Hi. As you know, the 2022 payroll tax update was released. With Sage 300, when they released the update, they made some enhancements to the payroll program. So one of them is that payroll taxes, certain taxes in your tax list can be set to default so that when you create a new employee, they're included in that employee profile by default. Another change is on the employee screen. When you set up a new employee, the province of employment is no longer automatically selected. You must select it yourself. They've added the tab to the employee screen for comments, and which is quite useful. It has a follow-up date so that you can make notes and set follow-up dates for employees. The Calculate Payroll screen now has the ability to save the settings so that you don't have to change them each time you go in to calculate payroll, except for the date, of course. When you process the payroll, they've added a pop-up screen that gives you access to the exceptions report and the payroll register, so you don't have to go looking for those either. The last change I'm going to mention is they now have changed the T4A reporting so that you can control a box number that T4A earnings go into on the T4. And I'll just quickly go through some of those things that I mentioned anyways. So for income taxes, if you go in, you can set a tax default, but you also must set a DL distribution to default, even if there is only one. And the employee screen, when you set up a new employee, the province will not automatically fill in the comments. The taxes will automatically fill in if these are the ones that I've set to default. And here is the comment screen. You can record quite a lot of notes in the comment screen here by opening that up. There is a follow-up date, so it'll remind you to follow it up. That follow-up date is set in the payroll settings area under options. The follow-up date is set here, and the other change that I mentioned is in Calculate Payroll. Now, once you choose the options, you can go into settings, save settings as default. If at any time, you can clear the save settings. When you process the payroll, here is the confirmation screen that I mentioned. And the last thing I want to show you is the earnings and deductions. Now, when you set up an earning, you have a lot more choices with the box, the reporting box on the T4. Thanks for watching.